Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day, man. You know what it is, man. Like, subscribe my channel, man. Hit that like button, man. Hey, look. Let me say something real quick. Now, I know the first thing, we always talk about simping and all that shit, but I'm gonna tell you why it does not pay to be a simp, and why these guys, you cannot sit back and listen to what women talk about what a real man should do, what a real man do this, real man do that. Don't listen to that shit. We in a time right now where it's all about what you can do for me. It's not about love. It's not about any of that. And see, these dudes, they want to go ahead and they want to fuck with these so-called bad bitches, these attractive women, superficial as hell. And they hold existence. Now they might get up and go to work. They might do whatever they do for themselves, but they hold existence by them dealing with you. It's about what you can do for them. Stop going after these kind of women, because at the end of the day, these women have low interest. They don't want to deal with you. They don't want you, and all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for failure. You're doing things. You're doing these foolish stuff like paying car notes, paying rent, just shelling out money. And these women don't give a fuck about nothing that you got going on. They don't care about your well-being. They will gladly take your money, gladly let you pay their rent. And at the end of the day, they don't. They only want to have sex with you. What they say? They said the girls, they want a sugar daddy without giving up any sugar. You know what I'm saying? Quit doing that, man. I'm telling you. And it's a lot of young brothers that think you being boss niggas, or like, I remember back in the day they said they used to be saying this about, oh yeah, now the hustlers back in the day, they was the real man. I remember somebody on that was talking about the Freaky shit. There was like a lot of the hustlers, they really fucked up the game because they were doing so much tricking. They're tricking out the money, they're giving it to these women. Now these women think everybody should want to do it. This is a pattern everybody should follow. Man, look, quit doing this shit. Because when y'all going there doing this shit, then women they don't want to deal with you. They don't. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to go for these women who are very attractive. You know what I'm saying? And I just watched the video, literally, of a woman talking about this man paid 3 months rent. 3 months! She said she's staying in a three-story house, so you know this rent has got to be high as fuck. Her rent probably well over $2,000 a month. Obviously, might be $2,500, $2,600, $2,700, and he paid 3 months of her rent. And she talking about how she don't want this man to come over her house. Oh, I'm sorry, not do what she said. She said that she had to be madly in love with a man for him to come over to her house. So she allowed a man to come to her house. But what ended up happening was he used the bathroom in her house, and she was just so grossed out about it. But at the same time, she actually said she said that he laid in her bed and he broke her bed. Now, obviously nothing had happened. Now, think about this. I don't know if she's been coming over to his house, what she's been doing. She didn't say that, but from my perception is that if he didn't went over to her house and laid down in the bed, and she said they didn't watching TV, this means that they probably ain't really had sex. So, and this has to be a large individual for him to come and lay down in her bed, and he actually broke the bed. He has to be large. So she's taking money from somebody who she's probably not even attracted to. And then she cut him off after he didn't pay 3 months rent. That's why you don't do shit like that, man. Because these women don't be into you, and there's nothing for them to get down cut ties with you. Because they didn't want you in the first place. They never wanted to fuck with you. Quit doing this, man. This is not what it is. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna forever be putting yourself in this position to where, like, you're gonna be sitting back, going through this type of shit because you're shelling out money to women who don't like you. They just don't like you, and the money ain't gonna make them like nothing. And then the one thing you do, they're not gonna want it. Just the other day, I saw something the other day where it was a guy doing the same thing. He was giving her money, helping her out, doing this, and every time he wanted to have sex, she did not want to have sex with him. But she gladly took his money though and played with him. Because what ended up happening is they do this, and then they go deal with a more attractive guy who probably don't have that much money. But guess what? She's attracted to him. She had chemistry with him. She had vibes with him, all that shit. So at the end of the day, lesson be learned, quit simping. Quit playing yourself. Quit doing shit for these women, thinking that this money is gonna get them, persuade them to wanna fuck with you. Quit doing that shit. Quit thinking you're being a real man by doing for somebody. You don't have to do that. Deal with somebody who's interested in you. Deal with somebody who likes you. Deal with somebody who actually wants to be in your presence, who's actually attracted to you. Deal with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? That lead one up that money shit, it's the same outcome. I don't care what they did it back in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. It's gonna be the same outcome. You're dealing with a woman who don't really care. They just take your money. Shit, you might gonna get that money to a homeless person on the street. How the fuck you pay somebody rent 3 months in a row? And this woman don't even want you to come into her house. Man, y'all live, but hey, so you niggas let these women get away with that goddamn thing. But anyway, man, it's all good, man. Free game all day.